Now Sue got really worried as it was storm outside, it was also raining, so it was natural the leaves of the tree will fall because they are really soft. They will just break if you will put a small pressure on them. And you know storm is a heavy wind with force, so that will cause the leaf to fall, and it was worrying for Sue because the leaf were falling and the idea that Johnsy had attached and the belief that she was showing that she is going to die, she was not able to tolerate it. She was not able to bear it. So what Sue says to Johnsy is that, okay, do one thing, do me a favor. Stop looking out of the window only till the time I am completing my paint. She said that she wants to paint a mine. So Johnsy agreed that okay, I will not see outside, you complete your painting, but do it fast as I don't want to miss the chance of witnessing the last leaf of the creeper fall. So Sue says that okay, I will finish my painting soon, but for that I need someone, and she says that I will go and meet Mr. Bharman. He is also an artist, he is also a painter, and he is quite old, so she says that I'll go and call him and he will be a model for him. Model means he will sit as a statue and she will paint his sketch on the paint, in the paint. Clear? So she agrees that okay, do it fast, I want to witness the leaf fall. So she goes downstairs to Mr. Bharman. Sue goes there and she tells to Mr. Bharman that Johnsy is talking in this way and I am really worried about this. Please do something. So Mr. Bharman says that let me see condition of Johnsy. So they both comes upstairs and they notice that Johnsy was sleeping, and Mr. Bharman also saw the creeper that was visible from the window, with the window which Johnsy was lying. So seeing that Mr. Bharman went. He didn't tell what was going on in his mind to Sue, and he just went. Now who is Mr. Bharman? He is an artist and he had an aim. He wanted to paint a masterpiece. Masterpiece is something with which a person is known. There is the best work. There is one best work of each and every person. And Mr. Bharman wanted that there should be at least one painting which must be called a masterpiece of his, and he should be known by that painting. Clear? Now next day what happens when Johnsy wakes up? She asks Sue that remove the curtains of the window. I want to see outside. I want to see the creeper. I want to see whether the leaf is there or it has fallen. So she was really nervous. She was really worried. But still she slowly removed the curtains, and when she removed the curtain, they saw that the leaf was still there on the creeper. Clear? Now what happens? She suddenly gets the thought of not dying. She says to Sue that I'm really sorry. I have made you, I have quite many times disturbed you. I have not listened to what you were saying. I have ignored all your advices or all your suggestions. But now I am determined to live, as 2 days has passed and the leaf is not fallen. So I am also determined to live when the leaf can survive in such a storm. So she asks for soup and Sue offers her soup. She happily drinks that soup. Now doctor comes to examine Johnsy. He says that she is recovering because she has now determined to stay alive. Now she is not having any thought of dying. Then he tells that now your pneumonia is recovering, but I need to go down and see Bharman. He is suffering from pneumonia from the past 2 days. Clear? Now he goes there, and there they saw that Mr. Bharman has died. And in their room, in his room, they notices a staircase, some paints, bottles of paints, some cans are there, and paint is also spread on his floor. There is brush of paint, its seems that someone has used it 2 days back. Now what do they get to know? Now Sue tells John C. that what she has got to know. She tells that, have you noticed in the past 2 days the leaf on the creeper has not fluttered even once. What does flutter means? When the wind comes, the leaf moves back and forth. That movement is called flutter. So Sue says that, have you noticed that the leaf is not fluttered even once? And do you know why is it so? It is because it is not the live creeper that you are seeing through the window. Rather, it is the painting drawn by Mr. Burman so that you can survive. Because you have attached your faith in the leaf that if the leaf fall, you will also die. So for that purpose, Mr. Burman had stayed overnight outside in the cold, in the rain, in the storm. He has stayed there and he has painted the creeper for you, because that very day the leaf had already fallen. And so that you don't lose the hope of living, he painted that masterpiece on the wall that seems equal to real. Means it is not able to differentiate between the painting that is made on the wall. No one can say from far that it is a painting. It appears to be the real creeper. And that was the masterpiece of Mr. Burman, and he will be known by that. He has given you the faith. He has sacrificed himself so that you can survive. So this is all our chapter, and we really get a surprise ending, as instead of Johnson, Mr. Burman dies in the process of helping Johnson, in the process of giving some motivation, something to live, a strength of living. So Burman has died in that process. He has sacrificed himself, and his masterpiece has finally came into existence in the form of the creeper, which has awarded life to Johnson. Clear? So that was all for our chapter. So if we talk about the title of our chapter, The Last Leaf. So we can say the title is quite apt, as Last Leaf. It can also be considered, can be related to the last breath. Can be related to the last breath. Earlier, Johnsy had the idea that if the last leaf will fall, she will also die. It would be her last breath. But later on in the story, what do we get to know? That last leaf worked as the as an element of hope, as an element of motivation for Johnsy. As she said that if the leaf can survive in such a heavy storm, in such a rain, if the leaf can survive, she can also survive. And the last leaf is also the means through which the masterpiece of Mr. Burman came into being, though it turned out to be his last work of art. So we can say that this title is really very apt, as Sue was herself really very optimistic, but later on in the story, seeing last leaf, Johnsy also got the motivation of surviving, of living her life. Another thing that we can say, through the last leaf, we also get the message that if you are mentally ill, if you are not mentally in proper health, if your mental health is not proper, the medicine that you are getting, they will never show any effect on your health. So your being mentally happy, your being mentally fit is really very important for any medical treatment to work on your body. So that was for the title. And if we talk about the theme of this chapter, we will get mainly two things, but we can also see one underlying theme in this. First thing is that you must have faith. You must have hope in your life. You should never leave hope, because once hope is lost, once your hope is gone about something, related to something, if it is gone, you will fall in the pit of in the pit of depression. and surviving that depression becomes really very difficult for one person, even if the situation is not that bad. So first thing is, you must have faith and hope in your life. The second theme that we get to know in this chapter is about friendship. The things that can be done through what a friendship does. Like we see Sue, she helped Johnsy in each and every way. She bared the tantrums of Johnsy, the way she ignored her, the way she ignored her own health, the way she paid no heed to her advices. But still, Sue was a true friend for Johnsy, and she never gave up, and she tried each and every effort. She made each and every effort. She tried each and every method so that she can help Johnsy recover from her depression or from her sickness. The third, the minor thing that we can get in this chapter is about art. What art can do. Art really plays we can say art really plays a miraculous role in our life. Like music finds us, we find music soothing. Similarly, in this chapter, the art of painting was really very important for all the three, Sue, Johnsy and Mr. Bharman. It was really very important, and to create that masterpiece, Mr. Bharman sacrificed his life. He stayed out at night in the storm, in the rain, just to complete his masterpiece. I hope the theme is clear and the message you have already got. We have talked about the message. You should through the themes also you can get several messages. The importance of friendship. You should have true friends in your life, and if you have true friends in your life, you can overcome each and every difficult situation. The another message that we get in this chapter is of optimism and hope. If one person is optimistic, if one person is having hope in his life, he will never give up, be it any situation. So here optimism was shown by Sue. She didn't give up. She never lost hope that her friend will not be able to survive, and she came up as a savior of Johnsy. She made each and every effort. The third message is of sacrifice. That the emotion by which sacrifice is given, the emotion by which a person sacrifices himself for the happiness of others, that is really very beautiful. And the sacrifice of Mr. Bharman didn't go in vain, as Johnsy not only got the will of surviving, she also showed that she got the motivation that she will not back out in her life now. She will not give up on her life and she will survive. And in this process, Mr. Bharman was also able to create his masterpiece. His dream became true, but he had to sacrifice himself for that dream, for creating his masterpiece. So I hope the title, the theme and the message of this story and the story itself is clear to one and all. So that was all from my side. Now you are left with the reading of the chapter. You have to once again read the chapter, and I am really sure that you will be able to easily solve all the question answers that are given. And so that was all from my side. Take care everyone. See you in the next class. Thank you.